Okay, this is quiz 8, question 4. So this has two alternatives, alternative 1 and alternative 2. Okay, so alternative 1 pays $10,000 2 years from now. So that would go in, here is the future value, $10,000. Okay, and also it pays $28,000 4 years from now. Okay, so that's the future value also, $28,000. All right. Okay, what else is there? The interest is 6.32 compounded annually, so that means this is 1, and this is 1, and this here also will be 1. Okay, and this is compound interest, so this, the PY will also be 1 there, PY will be 1 there, and PY will be 1 over here. Okay, the interest rate is 6.32, so 6.32 will go in here, 6.32, 6.32, and 6.32. All right, present value is what we are computing for all of them. All right, so that is what goes in there. And what else is there? All right, so which is the preferable alternative or preferable alternative? All right, okay, let's look at the alternative one first and get the numbers in there. So there are no payments, so payment would be 0 for alternative 1, so it's 2 years and 4 years. We will calculate n in the using the calculator. All right, so let's start. Second IY, so PY is 1. We put in 1 for PY, and that will also be the same thing for CY. All right, so we're out of there. And then N, it's 2 years. Okay, 1 is 2 years from now, so we are going with the 2 years there. So 2, second, N, and that is 2. So this number here will be 2. The next one is the IY is 6.32 right there. So 6.32 is IY. Present value, we will compute. Payment is 0. And the future value is $10,000. So 10,000, 000, that's the future value. We compute the present value, and the answer is 8846.47. That's rounded to 2 decimal places. All right, so now we do the one for 4 years. These numbers will be the same. N will be 4. Okay, 4 times 1, but we can put it in 4, second, and N is 4. All right, the interest rate is the same as over here. These two are the same. We're computing the present value. The only thing that's different is this future value now is 28,000. Let's put that in, 28,000, future value, compute the present value, and we get 21912.81. Okay. All right, so here, yes, this should be corrected, and there we are, 8846.47. I think that was the number before, but we could also go and check it again. We put in 2 for N, and then compute present value, yeah, 8846.47, so that is correct. All right, now for alternative 2, alternative 2 pays 8,000 at the end of every year for 5 years. So it pays $8,000. So there is a payment, and that payment is $8,000. at the end of every year for 5 years. So the future value is 0 and it's for 5 years. Okay, 5 years right there. Sorry. So the numbers are the same except the 5 now will go to calculate n. So n will be the value of 5. This remains the same, the IY, 6.32. But now there's a payment. So the payment, we put in 8,000. And that goes in as payment. And the 0 for the future value. And we compute the present value. All right, so the present value now turns out to be 33407.56. Okay, so now for alternative 1, what do we do? Well, alternative 1, we had returns for 2 years, right here. 10,000 2 years from now, 28,000 4 years from now. So what do we have to do? Well, we add these two numbers right there. So let's go and add them. 8846.47 plus 21912.81, and that's equal to 30759. And since we're rounding to the nearest dollar, we'll just drop the 0.28. Okay, alternative 2, the answer is this number right here, 33407. And that's it, 0.56. So the 0.7 will become 0.8. So which is better? Well, we are receiving. This is an inflow. So the larger inflow is better. Therefore, the answer is alternative 2. And that should be correct. Let's see, submit. And we have our answers. All right, there we are. And that is question number 4 for quiz 8.